Hey, welcome back. I was thinking maybe... I always think I should get into the notes quicker, but then it's weird. It's like a new day. I should have an intro like, hey, it's a new day. What's up with your... And have like an anecdote about my day or something. But we're here for the notes. Everybody's here for the notes, right? So let's do it. I have another religion note. It's nice and rainy today. Oh, it's too cold in there. Oh. Oh. I've been reading the Old Testament, and I just finished Ezekiel. He's one of the main prophets. I think it's Isaiah, Ezekiel, Jeremiah, and Ezekiel. And then Daniel kind of counts as a prophet, I guess. I didn't read Daniel yet. The scary thing about Ezekiel to me is like, it sounds a lot like the New Testament, or just like how Jesus talks. And that kind of scares me because it's still the Old Testament stuff that I don't like. It's still all that like, oh, Jerusalem, you have to be punished and God hates you for worshiping idols. But it's in kind of the same language that Jesus talked at. So I'm like, oh no, I don't like that. Because I want Jesus to be like separate. I want Jesus to be better. The phrase that always comes up is Son of Man. God calls Ezekiel Son of Man when he talks to him. And Jesus calls himself Son of Man. I never knew that. I thought it was just like a New Testament thing, where Jesus called himself Son of Man or whatever. Whoa, what's happening? What? Well, he was nice. Like, I almost killed him, and he's just like, oh, thanks for waking me up, or whatever. So that's what scares me. But I still like Jesus. I should read the New Testament again after this, just to be like, oh, Jesus is good. I like him. Remind me why I like Jesus. My main problem... I don't know. I guess I try to boil it down to one problem. I've talked a lot about the Old Testament and like what I don't like and stuff, but they gonna give me something? Nope. I think the main thing I've talked. I don't know how to really put it into one thing, but what I wrote down was my main problem is that the Bible, once in a while, it'll tell you stuff that's wrong, but it won't ever tell you why it's wrong. Like there's a verses in Ezekiel where Ezekiel's really going off on women who are like lewd, and he's like, your lewdness is despicable, and oh, I have to race him. But it doesn't say why. This should be like the book. Where's the book of like the basics stuff? Like, why get into it? They just like assume that you know why stuff is bad. But this is the bad book. This is the book about why stuff should be bad. It's supposed to tell you, isn't it? Or are you just supposed to know? I don't think that being lewd is bad. It's not hurting anybody. What does it even mean? Wait, what do I do here? I wasn't paying attention. I don't want to race him anyway. And I'm a Christian, so what's wrong with me? Am I not a real Christian because I don't think being lewd is like despicable. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but God does in his book. So like, am I supposed to not trust myself and just be like, okay, I'll just trust whatever it says in the Bible? That's what like bad people do. So I can't do that. That's what like the worst people do. They just kind of like, oh, it says this in the Bible, but like it feels kind of wrong to me. But I guess maybe a Christian would say like the Holy Spirit is talking to me, but they wouldn't say that if I was saying like being lewd is okay. They'd be like, no, then that's not the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit wouldn't say that. That's the unholy spirit. Is there an unholy spirit? Why isn't there? It's weird that there. I guess there is a trinity like for the devil, kind of. Is there? Well, there's the Antichrist and then there's Satan, but there isn't an unholy spirit. I don't think. Nobody ever talks about it. Because there's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and then there's the devil, the Antichrist, and the unholy spirit. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. What would that be? Maybe I just invented a theological thing. Okay, let's do this. Put me up there. Okay, if I press B, then I can kill these guys, I bet. Nope, I missed him. Whatever. Come. Ow, 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 ow. What are you gonna do? Why is being lewd bad? You could give me a reason, but it wouldn't be a reason from God. It would be a human reason, because God doesn't say. God doesn't really say. He talks a lot in the Old Testament about how worshiping false idols is bad. That's most of the Old Testament. And he can't. I can be like, okay, that's fine. Worshipping false idols is bad. But okay, so let's talk about something else now. Why is being lewd bad? Why is... I mentioned before the whole, like, wearing women's clothes for a man is bad. Like, why? Doesn't say. Doesn't say why it's bad. It's just like, well, it's a man and they shouldn't do that. But, like, why? Get to the basics of it. Because this is the book. This is the book, right? This is the book that tells you... It's supposed to be the book that tells you why. I don't know. Is there another book that tells you why? That's my frustration with the Bible. Is like, so then it leaves it open for interpretation for like all these people to make these bad interpretations. Like, oh, men who want to be women, they're bad and they're gonna go to hell. Like, what is it? Why though? just because it says men shouldn't wear women's clothing. Why is that bad? And a lot of people are just like, well, just trust in God that it says it, so just believe it. But I'm like, well, what if we're interpreting it wrong? Or what if it was a wrong thing? I don't know. I have to know why it's wrong. And it doesn't say. So what are we gonna do? I'm gonna die. What do I do with this walrus thing? I only have one jiggy. How many jiggies did I get? I have to do the dive bomb thing. I know. How do I turn back? I don't know. That was the note. I have other religious notes, but I don't know if I have time. I can't do, oh, wait, what? I don't know what I'm doing. I can't leave here. because I only have one honeycomb. I don't know. This is a dumb small note. I'll just put it at the end of an episode. It just, I don't know. I'm not appreciating. Maybe I am, but I'm not like. I feel like I'm not appreciating God enough for all the good stuff He's doing for me, like this job and my family or whatever. My current job is even good. It's like He's wasting these miracles on me. Like if I was a really good Christian, I would be telling everybody like, "Oh, God got me this interview, and He's so great to me." I'm not doing that. Maybe should I? I don't know. Oh, I'm dead. Whatever. Let's end there. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.